This proposed ordinance amends the list of significant trees to include longleaf pines as recommended by the City Commission and the Street Tree Advisory Commission.
The City of St. Augustine is moving one step closer to protecting certain trees and raising dock heights.
During last week's City Commission meeting, commissioners heard the first reading of an ordinance to add the longleaf pine to the city's list of significant trees, something Planning and Zoning Board member Charles Pappas supports.
The longleaf pine is not the same as the other pines that we're used to. It's a very hardy tree, and it grows first by growing down. So they do not topple over like the other pines. And I'm welcome to adding it to our tree list.
Planning and Building Department Director Amy Skinner.
The longleaf pine tree becomes most active in cone production when it is 15 inches in diameter at breast height and would be considered a mature tree at this size. Staff recommended adding this tree to the list as long as that it is not considered bona fide agricultural use. The Planning and Zoning Board reviewed this language at their February 6th meeting and made a positive recommendation.
Skinner says the Planning and Zoning Board also recommends a proposed ordinance to raise dock heights.
Based on information that we have now, we recommend that the dock height be raised to a maximum height of 8 feet. The Planning and Zoning Board reviewed this language at their April 2nd meeting and made a positive recommendation on this issue as well.
Both ordinances will get a second reading in June. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Daryl Moody.
This local news is a service of your hometown Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. Liz Ryan spoke to both candidates running for State Senate District 7. This week we'll hear where they stand on the issues.
Why you for Senate District 7? Jerry James.
I'm probably the most conservative candidate that they will be able to vote for in the entire state of Florida. I am an anti-establishment constitutional conservative.
Tom Leake.
People go out and say the craziest things and try to get themselves elected. It's a whole separate thing to be effective. I was on 3 House leadership teams. I have championed huge legislation, and I have been able to carry the ball for the Northeast Florida community.
Airbnbs, problematic or just part of the free market? Tom Leake.
Both. I am a firm believer in private property rights. If you, in the home that you own, that you reside in, want to rent it out to somebody else, I'm okay with that. But if you decide that you want to start a company and you want to buy 50 homes in a neighborhood and make a business, I'm not okay with that. That's another one of those instances where I think what's right is best determined by the local community.
Jerry James.
Part of the free market. Obviously, if you have an Airbnb and it's impeding on somebody else's rights, there's an issue there. But that should be enforced by local government.
Lately, there's been a lot of infighting in the St. Johns County Republican Party. Why is that? Jerry James.
You have 2 factions of Republicans. The Tom Leake Republicans, the establishment, and then you have the Jerry James Republicans, staunch conservatives, the Donald Trump America First, Florida First Republicans, or, the Mitch McConnell Republican establishment that more is to the tune of Tom Leake. You don't have that rift within the Democratic Party. They're after one thing, and that's basically globalism.
Tom Leake.
It's not unique to the Republican Party. It's happening on the Democrat side as well. That tension is important at the point that we're picking candidates within the party to move forward. But once we've selected a candidate as a party, then we all have to come together and support that candidate.
For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Liz Ryan.
Lots to do in St. Augustine for adults age 18 and up at River House.
Carolyn Carger, Development and Communications Coordinator, St. John's Council on Aging, highlighting the month of June for activities at River House.
Programs will be held at COA's River House, 179 Marine Street, St. Augustine, in June.
We are offering 16 classes in the arts, including drawing, painting, guitar, ukulele, singing, and many dance genres. Over 11 exercise and wellness programs, including yoga, Zumba, fitness, balance, weight loss, herbology, and more, along with other classes in fishing, gardening.
Classes are 1 to 5 weeks long and begin the first week of June.
For more information and to register, visit our website at coasjc.org.
You can also call the St. John's Council on Aging at 904-209-3655. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
And now you're up to date with St. Augustine's Local Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.